My name is Paul Meek, and this is Having a Beer With. And this week we're down at the mayor's office having a beer with Mayor Jim Watson. I don't know. I think this looks pretty good on me. 2022? We'll see. Having a beer with. Welcome to Having a Beer With. This week we have a very special guest, Mayor Jim Watson.
How are you, Paul?
I'm very good, sir. How are
You always
you?
say that special guest to everyone, don't you?
No, I don't. Extra special. Extra
Oh,
special.
thank you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. I'm just having a root
Having
beer.
a root beer. I'm
Army
having a root
Burns.
Jack Black.
It's
I've never
great.
seen you drink a beer. Do you ever enjoy a cocktail?
Once in a while, not a whole lot, because most of the time I'm out, I have to give a speech or do an interview, and I just don't want
Showing
to
a
be
son of
slurring my
booze.
words.
Exactly. The mayor reeks of vodka. It's not a good thing.
No, it wouldn't be good for my career.
So this is going to be a very casual interview,
Sure.
actually much more casual than you're used to. So obviously you've spent a little bit of time in municipal politics as well as provincial. What do you prefer?
By far, municipal politics. I enjoyed my time at Queen's Park. I was honored to be a minister for the full time I was there. But I really enjoy the pragmatic level of government called municipal politics, because you can actually not just talk about housing, but you can build housing. You can not just talk about LRT, you can build LRT. So it's a very hands-on level of government, and we're in the service business. And very proud of the work that we've done in the last couple of years of getting the city out of what was pretty much a rut. We've been fighting over LRT for years. We've been squabbling about what to do with Lansdowne Park for decades. We talked about cleaning up the Ottawa River. Nothing ever got done. So we've actually taken a lot of these key issues and just driven them very, very hard. Lansdowne now has been a great success, and talk about an amazing year last year with the Red Blacks and the Fury. LRT, we've just completed 3.5 kilometers of laying rail. We'll have.
So was the Lion station is done, or which station is done?
Lion is done 100%, and the other two are 70% completed.
Nice.
So it's coming along. It's on time and on budget, and we're planning for 2017, which is going to be a great year for Canada's 150th birthday.
So any secrets or any scoops you can give us on things happening for 2017? I know that Guy and the crew are working very hard. But anything you can give us a little scoop on, or any little hints?
Yeah, well, I think there are going to be a couple of really exciting announcements in the next month or so that are going to be first of their kind in Ottawa. We've announced the Juno Awards coming, the Canadian Tire Centre, Canadian Video Game Awards. We're pushing hard to get the Grey Cup here to play at Lansdowne, and that's coming along nicely.
So when would you hear about that? Like how often do those things get booked up in advance? Or do you know and you just can't?
Well,
say?
our goal is I think it will be announced. Obviously, we believe within the next 6 months, because you need the time to start preparing for Grey Cup celebrations. So we want to do it well. We're working hard to attract an NHL outdoor game here. Ideally on Parliament Hill, which is not that far-fetched. It's a beautiful backdrop. You can't think of a better backdrop.
So would the Eternal Flame be in the middle of the ice, or would actually?
yeah, I think that'd be off to the side. That would melt the ice.
That'd be bad. Eh? One
Yeah.
new obstacle in the middle of the ice.
Yeah.
Is there really enough space there? Like I guess there's
There's technically enough space, and they'd put temporary seating around, and we'd probably have big screens on Wellington Street so people could come and watch.
The backdrop will be like if that gets pulled off, the backdrop will be insane.
Yeah.
Obviously
it would be
it's
great.
not going to be setting records for 60, 70,000 people, but just the experience of it and the surroundings would be.
It'd be quite amazing, and we've got great cooperation with the federal government and the senators and the NHL. But it'll all come down to what will it cost. At the end of the day, if it's just too cost prohibitive, then our next best option, which is still a very good option, is to have it at Lansdowne, because we'd have the Grey Cup there 2 weeks prior, keep the temporary seating
Okay.
up, and just add the ice surface. And we have such great infrastructure at Lansdowne now, with restaurants, parking,
Sure.
bus service, shuttles, and so on. So. We hope to land a decision on that certainly within the next 6 months as well, because again, a lot of planning goes into these things.
For sure. That's excellent.
Yeah.
So we always end off our interviews. We keep it nice and short with rapid three-fire questions. Often I forget. I can't even find my questions now.
I know one was snowmobile or ice skating.
Yeah, so snowmobile or ice skating, what do you prefer?
That's probably none of the above, given my disaster on snowmobile and near disaster on skating. But
Is there a disaster in skating or just?
well, I know I
not something
look
you-
like Bambi on ice, so I'm like hobbling around like I'm 2 years old. So You know, I'm gonna go out actually and try snowmobiling once more,
Yeah.
you know, because it's like falling off a horse, you gotta sort of
Exactly.
get back up on it. So my colleague George DeRuse and I will go snowmobiling sometime in February.
Okay, so question one is snowmobiling or ice skating,
Yeah.
or snowmobiling. Question two, best part about being the mayor in the city.
I really love the interaction with community groups, going to visit schools, you know, some of the great questions you get from students, whether they're in grade 5 or grade 10. You know, the kids get sort of excited the mayor arrives and, you know, they think it's like the president of the United States sometimes. So that's cute when you see the reaction. I enjoy that aspect and just, you know, spending not as much time at City Hall but outside of City Hall.
Excellent. And you're legendary in terms of the amount of events that you visit. What's the most you've visited in one day in terms of events?
I think it was 16,
16.
one Saturday. Yeah, it was a crazy day, and it was all parts of the city. The city's so big now
Yeah,
because
it's spread out.
I have a map that shows that the cities of Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Toronto, and Montreal all fit within the boundaries of the city of Ottawa. We're still
Really?
bigger by 100 square kilometers. So we're 2,600 square kilometers. So you got to spend time in all parts of the city, not just downtown. You got to go to the rural east end, rural west end, south end, the suburbs. It's a great city to represent.
That's awesome. Mr. Mayor, thank you very much for your time.
Cheers.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you for the root beer.
Thank you, sir. As always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next Thursday at 3 o'clock. Take care, sir. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.